Hello, everyone. Um, this is another list review. This one is from Simon Breckon, and it's his suggestion of a list for the English Open, which is coming up. Um, so, and I'm sorry, Simon, I can't remember the actual pack for the English Open. But I am guessing it's 1,000 points and reinforced platoons only. Maybe I'm not sure. But um, so let's go and watch Simon's list and talk about what he has and see if there's any feedback we can give him. Right, here we go. Simon's list. 1,000 points, 999 has been spent, 14 order dice. Pretty good order dice count for 1,000 points. I like it. It's a US reinforced platoon, so I'm guessing we'll see some skirmishes here. We have an inexperienced second lieutenant with an extra man. Yeah, yeah. Give them SMGs, right, and just send them out to do their stuff, boost morale, whatnot. Ooh, expensive skirmishes. We have two veteran infantry squads with double BARs and 6-man rifles. So this is classic um, skirmish units, and they're very, very survivable. They have 8-man, which is high for a skirmish unit, and at the same time they're veterans. Very, very strong. These can push, and because they have tough fighter as well, um, they can sort of scare away enemy troops from engaging them in close combat. So they're really good pushing units that don't need to skirmish backwards as much as you would do with regular units and non-tough fighter units. Oh, there are actually 3 of those units. Damn, that's a lot of good stuff. That is pretty good. That's 24 veterans pushing up into the center of the table. That is very strong. Um, yeah. Then we have regular engineers. Yes. The engineer unit here is a bit big, and it has BARs, which I don't think it needs. It has 3 riflemen, 2 BARs, 1 flamethrower. So it's a 6-man unit, which means that it sort of fits into a Dodge truck, which I'm guessing that Simon has in his list here. But I don't think they need the BARs because this is not a skirmish unit. BARs is a skirmish tool. It's a great skirmish tool. Um, if you have the points left over, yes, but you might as well just buy extra dudes for your lieutenant. So for me, that they're possibly not going to use them as much. A medium mortar, inexperienced, I'm seeing this more and more. What you have to do is you have to make sure that you don't get sniped, but that's basically it. And they can move the first turn. You can deploy them somewhere where they can't see. Check out where the enemy places his sniper. Move them away. Simple as that. We have a regular sniper team as well with a pistol to take the sniper duel. A bazooka team, very good. Inexperienced. I don't get this. If you do this, it's only because you want to be scary. You don't want actually to go hunting. I think you should save the points for the BARs and see if you can buy a regular bazooka team instead, because that will mean that you're a hunter, not just a threat. A medium howitzer with spotter, gun shield, very good. Strong, and it can really dish out damage, and because it's regular, you can shoot directly. So you can put it somewhere in like a ruin if you're starting on the table and start killing stuff, because it can take a lot of damage before it goes down. Armored cars, we have the Recce Jeep. Of course, the Brits get it cheaper, but it is pretty good, and it does have 360-degree arc with the pintle mounted, so yeah. And then then he has an M8 Scott, turret mounted light howitzer, pintle mounted HMG, open topped, 8+. It is no contest. The Stuart is better. However, it's only 140 points, and it does give you a third HE shot in your army list, making it a gun line list. So this one needs to stay somewhere where it is not threatened by small arms fire. It stays behind the skirmishers move forward, it stays and shoots indirectly along with the howitzer and the mortar. So it's a combination of a skirmish infantry army and a gunline army. I like it. The M8 is not that great, but it's sort of the equivalent of the Japanese Horo, and you should use it as such. The howitzer is not that big though. It is what it is. And we have a Dutch truck, of course, for the engineers. We have 2 Dutch trucks. What would you put in the second one? I'm not sure. And a Jeep for the bazooka. Oh, I would cut out at least one of these Dodge trucks. You do have pintle-mounted MMGs on the Dodges, which means that you can stay on your back line and just shoot out, which I kind of like. I think these should just be MMGs most of the time. One of them maybe should be a transport for the engineers. The Jeep, of course, should be for either for the lieutenant or for the bazooka team. I think you could even go and put both the lieutenant and the bazooka team in it, but then you need to cut out the infantry model. But that would mean that you got the points to buy a regular bazooka team, and then it becomes a real threat. Then you can sort of dominate where the enemy puts their armor, or those Dakar stewards that are going to come hunting. You can sort of determine where they go because they are not going to move anywhere close to that bazooka if it's a regular bazooka. So that would be my feedback, Simon. I like that you try to bring the M8 Scott onto the table. Let's see how it goes. Right, that's it. Cheers.